This is For the Culture.
Welcome back to For the Culture, and this is Dr. CI, and in honor of this month, which I think should be every day because Black history is American history, we are going to be talking about 10 phrases that you use every day that are really offensive and teaching you other phrases to use. Are y'all ready? Let's get into it. So the first two phrases are combined together. We're going to talk about "you are so articulate." This phrase is extremely offensive and people need to stop using it. "You are so articulate" translates to someone that when you look at them, you are surprised by the fact that they can speak well. So what the recipient of this message is thinking is, what part of me doesn't look articulate before I spoke, which made you think of my identity as not so articulate? So are you a sizist? Are you a racist? Or are you a sexist? Or anything else that has to do with my physical appearance that you may have assumed was not intelligent? Does that make sense? Yes. So stop telling people you are so articulate. Or number two, you speak really well, which has the same context. Both of those phrases are extremely offensive. And if you'd like to compliment somebody, just say, "I really appreciate what it is that you said." All right. Number three is, "OMG, you look so great." How many of you have said to a friend that you've seen lose weight, "Oh my goodness, you look so great"? Now, this is situational. The reason being is that if the person is trying to lose weight, and they have specific goals around health, then you can compliment them. But before that, if you don't know, you should ask, have you been trying to lose weight? Because you never know what's going on with the person behind the scenes. They could be sick. They could have had a random illness. They could be going through a mental health issue that is impacting their body and causing them to lose weight. So you never want to say, "OMG, you look great." If you really want to know when you look at a person and they look different, say that. "Oh, you look different. Is there something going on? Are you trying to lose weight?" And if they say no, leave it alone. Leave it alone. Number 4. Can I touch your hair? We have got to stop saying to people, "Can I touch your hair?" What you're doing is objectifying that person by making them think that just because they are different, all of a sudden you feel like you have some entitlement to touch them. So you might ask, "Can I touch your hair?" because I'm infatuated with it. You should never ask anybody that question. If you like someone's hair, just say you like someone's hair. But get away from the fascination and that relates to you objectifying them because, for example, you like their hair. The next is more for my East Coasters. For example, if you're from Boston and you go into an ice cream shop and you ask for Jimmy's on your ice cream, this is extremely racist and offensive. What this refers to is chocolate sprinkles. And what this goes back to are times when they had treated black people as slaves, etc., or had black people captive and even used them on TV to exploit them and make them seem ignorant. They would call them Jimmies. And so if you want chocolate sprinkles on your ice cream, just ask for chocolate sprinkles. Next, number 6 is the cakewalk. Now, many people don't know this. We say, "Oh, it's a cakewalk. It's going to be easy," right? Well, the term cakewalk was created during a dance contest by plantation owners, and they would reward the slaves who won the dance contest with a cake. And they call these competitions cakewalks, which is why we have to take this term out of our vocabulary. If you feel like something is easy, just say, "Oh, that was really easy." The next is uppity. You might hear the word uppity when you are using it to describe someone who is wealthy or fancy or bougie. The word uppity comes also from the 1700s, for example, and it was used to describe black people who didn't know their place. And in the 1700s, we all know they didn't call them black people. So if you want to say that someone is bougie or wealthy, then call them bougie or wealthy, but don't call them uppity. It is offensive. Next up is the peanut gallery. Now think about how many times you've said to someone, just be quiet, or whatever's coming from the peanut gallery. What if I told you that what this refers to are seating arrangements for black people during times of segregation? For example, when they put them in the back of the bus or they were forced to sit in the back of movie theaters, they called it the peanut gallery because their voices didn't actually matter, so they had to sit in the back. So if you want to say that you want someone to sit off in the back or to take a back seat, say that instead of saying peanut gallery, okay? The next is if someone says, this person sold me down the river. Now, selling someone down the river means that you are saying that someone has cheated on you or betrayed you. But where this comes from, if you can't already start to get the hint of where I'm going, is when masters would sell their slaves down the river if they were disobedient. It refers to slave trade. And so you have to take the term sell you down the river out of your vocabulary. And last but not least, eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a tiger by his toe. Now, back in the day, this chant was used and they replaced the word tiger with nigger, the N-word. And this was meant when they were hunting and lynching slaves. They used this song in order to promote the fact that they were doing so. So let's just get rid of eeny, meeny, miny, mo and take it out of our vocabulary and find another fun word for young people or anyone to have nursery rhymes and or play games. And I'm Dr. CI. That's been 10 common phrases that are offensive, and we will see you soon. Thank you for tuning in to For the Culture. Have a great day.